Hey guys, welcome to Jason's Electronics Repair. I'm Jason. Welcome to my ER. How's everyone doing today? I'm just getting set up here. Hopefully everything is good. Hopefully, yeah, it seems like everything is working. So I've been away a little bit. If you're watching this back on a repeat, you can skip this part. It's no big deal. I've been in a bit of a rut lately, and well, it's been a struggle. Let me tell you. I've been cleaning out my garage, and it has put me down. You know, with my injuries and stuff, I really can't do much stuff physical. Dave, Travis, hello. So I haven't been on. I haven't been filming anything. I did film a couple things, but I sounded so depressed in the videos that I am not going to release them. And I'm going to try to stay upbeat and chipper in this one, but it's going to be hard. So let's switch to there. Hopefully the sound is still good. Yeah. What? Why is that off? That's weird. Hopefully it's still working. Oh, that was strange. It did some kind of weird issue thing. Daniel, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, I'm hanging in there. I've been a bit of a funk, but I'm trying to get out of it. I got an Xbox One X with some prior repair attempt on it coming tomorrow. That's today, Monday. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm going to do a video on that. And I have some oddities that need to be fixed. I have a repair in on some 3D glasses that are supposedly super expensive. They bought them and then they didn't use them for a while, and now they won't turn on, they won't hold a charge. So they're USB. So I'm going to see if I can get into them and swap the batteries out for different rechargeable batteries. So a goal for there is just to get into those and find out what battery it is and order the batteries, and then I can fix those. I have my own personal air conditioner thermostat that glitched out. The batteries are in it. It says press select and the date just blinks. It doesn't have any response from the keypad. It doesn't do anything. So I'm going to take a look at this. Hopefully I'll take a look at that. So that's that I got. And then I have this oddity that has fascinated me ever since my wife bought this. She bought one of these for my granddaughter's great-grandmother. All my grandchildren's great-grandmother. And it is a little light thing here that takes batteries. So it takes two AA batteries in the bottom there. But the weird part is it doesn't have any batteries in it, but if you press this little button, it lights up. So it doesn't have any button cells in it. I don't know if there's a button cell in there. So she wants me to take a look at this and see what makes this do this with no batteries in it. So I'm going to take a look at this. So I got that in. I have some other stuff. We'll see how far along we get here. Excuse me. But this thing is interesting. Sarah, hello. Phil, how's it going? So this thing is weird that, from what I can tell, I can't see a battery. I figured it would have like a button cell battery or something in here, or some dummy batteries in here, and then flipping this switch turns it on. But as you can see, there's nothing in there. There's I'm trying to look in there and see if that's a battery right there. I don't think so. No, there's no battery in there, you know, looking around, so it's strange. Could be a battery in the switch, so we're going to take a look at the switch first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug that. So well, let's let's do this first. Before we take apart this switch thing, let's just, what happens if I short these 2 pins like it is a switch? Does it light up? So if I take these 2 pins here, does it light up? Yeah, it does. So somehow, so if I short these 2 jumpers from that switch, this thing lights up. Can you see it lighting up? Hold on. So, oh, if I can get onto it. There, see, it's lit up. I can make it light up by jumping these 2 pins right there. So, oh, thank you for posting that, Phil. I appreciate it. Yeah, but it doesn't stay on. If you flip the switch, it doesn't stay on. So it's got some kind of weird, I'm assuming there's some kind of battery in there. So I'm going to try not to destroy this because I'm sure my wife wants it for a fall decoration. But I am intrigued to find out what is going on in here. So let's pull this unit out. So there it is right there. Put the pretty decorative thing up here. So this is what we got. So if I short these 2, it lights up. So what is in here that is making it light up? So I see an on-off switch. I do see a battery. Okay. So it appears that there is a button cell battery. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a button cell battery down in there. So can I get to said button cell battery? Oh, I don't want to break this. I'm live, buddy, just so you know. You getting that schoolwork done? All right, my son is running around the house. Oh, I need some picks. Let me get some iFixit picks out here. What we got? Andreas, hello. I didn't say hello to everybody. Travis, Sarah, Phil, David, Daniel. Maybe I did. I don't know. Oh, I can't think anymore. So I'll get some picks out of my iFixit kit. And then I'll see if I can't slide some picks under here to keep this wedged up. All right, put one there. Put one under that one, and I'll get my pry tool back out. There we go. Boom, got it. Okay, so yeah. So there is a button cell battery in there that if I short this together, it lights the light, lights the little LED. Very interesting. Lithium cell, 3 volt. Okay, so we solved that mystery. Yeah, so mystery solved. So These things are all over. What we have here is a Walmart, and they are, I don't know, they were interesting that I couldn't find the battery that made these things work. So, mystery solved. So, hope you all are well. I got some pretty sweet stuff in the chat. Yeah, that intro video you just released looked freaking awesome. Oh, wow, you posted it your community wall? Sweet, thank you, Phil. Appreciate that. All right, let's see if I can get this back together without any kind of issues here. All right, so there, my wife has a decoration. I'm gonna keep this switch. This switch looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at that switch. It looks well made. Let's see here. The switch isn't for it, it's just for testing it in the store so you can see what it looks like lit up. So me tearing this cardboard off is not going to hurt anything. So yeah, it looks like just a regular button switch. I probably have a bunch of these. Yep, just a little button. Nicely done on the soldering the wires, and then a little heat shrink on there. That is really well made. So I mean, I don't know if you could make these with a machine. I was assuming someone would have to hand make these, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a machine can do it. I don't know. It's interesting. So let's just pop it back in there and then put it in the pile of junk. So let's move on. Have I bought Zombie? No, I haven't gotten the second edition of Zombicide. I probably won't get the second edition of Zombicide. My super custom Zombicide I have that uses Black Plague, Green Plague, and our Green Horde is complicated enough with all the add-on figures, and I don't want to rewrite rules for another game or expansion. So I didn't care for the first Zombicide set in modern times. I like the medieval of Green Plague, our Green Horde, and Black Plague. I say Green Plague because that was the custom rules I wrote for it, so I called it Green Plague. So let's take a look at this thermostat. This is I kind of want to fix this for a backup. This is my personal thermostat, but as you can see, if I put the batteries in here, maybe if I put the batteries in there, it says select, but it doesn't give me any inputs. None of the inputs work. So I want to fix it. These things aren't cheap. They're like $60. So I already had a new one put in, and I want to fix this one. Interesting how you get in here. There's no screws. There's a screw there in the top corner, but it doesn't look like it holds the case on. Let's spudge it. Hope they make these so you can get into them. But let's see if we can fix this. Huh. Interesting. Wonder if I'm going to have to peel that sticker off. We're going to do it anyways. I think I'm going to get the sticker off. Wow. Never worked on one of these before. I don't even know if they're worth working on, but seeing how it's my own. The heck is that? Oh, that's interesting. Already finding interesting stuff underneath it. All right. I have been thinking about making some more zombicide videos. I do enjoy those, and I still have the green plague to get through. But it seemed like when Invaders came out, it wasn't as popular, the older versions of it. Yeah, Green Plague, the custom rules I made is insane because I use the Lord of Skulls, and I use 4 of them, or 3 of them, 2 of them maybe. I don't know, but I use those for my necromancers, and it is, yeah, I definitely lose more than I win. I enjoy that though. It's when you pull that victory from certain defeat that is amazing. I think I need the picks back. If anybody's ever opened one of these, you know. No, it's not smart home hardware. It's everywhere. Fantastic. This is how it's been every time I come out here. It's been just disaster after disaster. It's defeating, to be honest with you. All right. Okay, there we go. There's a latch right there. I got that one up, so I'm going to throw ahead and throw a pick in there just so it doesn't relatch. I'm sorry this is taking so long for me to get in here, guys. It is in there. There we go. Slowly coming. I'll read chat in a second. Come on. There we go. All right, we're almost there. We got maybe half of them. I told the guy that came to put a new thermostat in, I was like, oh yeah, hey, let me try to fix that one real quick. And I'm like, I'm glad I didn't say that because this is in no way real quick. All right. Okay, so we have some corrosion right off the bat. I see some corrosion in there. I see some corrosion on a ribbon cable. Right in here, there's corrosion. We'll look at it under the scope as soon as I can get this board out of here. Could be just as simple as fixing some corrosion, maybe. Yeah, because the buttons, which is right, this flex cable here, has corrosion on it. So let's see if we can fix this. Weird how there's no screws in this whole thing. That's an odd one. Let's take a look at this corrosion under the microscope. Kind of curious how it got corroded, to be honest with you. It's in a hallway. It is next to a bathroom, but, you know, could be that. Zoom out. So, as you can see, we have this area in here, a little bit on this IC here, to this point there. So, just take a look at this whole board. Definitely on that ribbon cable. We'll look at that in a second. I don't see anything. Just, what are these batteries? That's weird. This area is going to be for the buttons because there's your pull up, pull down resistors there. So, Jaden, hello. Hi Z. Hi Zar. I probably butchered that. Michael, hello. Yeah, Andrews, I don't know if I'm going to do the Zombicide in the future. No, it's not salty air. I don't live near the beach. But yeah, that is a thing that we have. And the weird part is we run a dehumidifier in the hallway. So I'm not sure. But this is the awful carbon ribbon cables. So I got to be super careful of what I do with those because these things will come off. Daniel from New Retro Repairs, check out his channel. I think he works on the Atari Lynx, and they have these carbon or graphite printed cables, and they constantly get damaged and fall apart. So, yeah, be careful with that stuff. So, I'm going to clean up this corrosion around here. Do not touch static area. Oops. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Get a better look at it. Is it in focus for you guys? Yeah. You know, like I said, I'm seeing corrosion, but I'm not seeing, like, this ain't gonna work corrosion. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not seeing this ain't gonna work corrosion. I'm gonna have to look at the other side of the board in a minute. mean, there's goo on here, and I don't know if that's messed up. It appear to be. I don't know. No, let's clean it up and see if it works, and then move on from there. I'm gonna get in here with a little isopropyl alcohol here. I'm just gonna brush this area. Get rid of any of that corrosion on there. If I need the fiberglass pencil, I'll get it out, but that thing's been done, irritated me. Yeah, it's definitely all surface. It doesn't seem like there's any kind of deep down corrosion in there. All right, let's clean this up here. Tech. Probably turn off the scope. Oh, let's see. No, I'm not ill. I don't know. I don't know. Not ill as like a virus or that, but other issues. Definitely other issues. I just want to hit this with a Q-tip. I'm going to plug this back in here. Just like so. Clip my little clippies. Clippy the paper clip. Anybody remember Clippy the paperclip on, what was it, Xbox? Windows maybe? I don't know. Remember Clippy the paperclip? Most unhelpful paperclip of all times. So the positive goes there. Okay. And positive goes, they're all gonna fall out. Oh, that's not cool. All right. Let's very carefully flip this over. And it turned off. I just want to press this button here. Yeah, it works now. So I can press select. Oh, maybe. let's put it back together because the batteries keep falling out. So let's put that in there like that. Let's just go ahead and put that on there enough to where I can get these batteries in here. Okay. Put the batteries in correctly. There we go. So select. So I can go backwards. So I can't go forward. I can go backwards. Back works. Select works. Select. Yeah, so the plus button's not working. Okay. Back. Select. Okay, so yeah, this button's not working yet. That's strange. All right, let's see if we can figure out why that button's not working. Never gonna be easy. Yeah, you better do your work first, Bill. God, I can't hear my Yankee buddies. Yeah, I heard Clippy was supposed to come back. Re-hot the CPU. Michael, hello, how's it going? No, there's no reason to re-hot the control chip. No, I want that one. All right, so let's. Well, that resistor still looks pretty nasty now that I think about it. Let's bring in my nemesis here. The fiberglass pencil. Let's dip it in IPA. Try that. Or PVA, what was it? I think it was PVA. I can't remember. I know who said it. Steve told me that. I think we're going to have to get the meter out here, guys. If this last little cleaning doesn't do it, I'm going to have to get the meter out. Track that line down. Good for you, bad for me. Excuse me. Could be something on the other side. Let me clean this mess up here. but I'm going to assume that these resistors here, these inline packages, network resistors, are going to be for the switches. They're going to pull them either high or low when they're pressed. And as you can see, this one goes to here. Nothing there though, but it goes to this resistor, so that's pulling it somewhere. This one shoots through here, goes to this side resistor. These two go to these pads. I'm not sure. They could be ground. Who knows? This one is interesting because it goes here. Nowhere else, but it does go through a via. So this one is connected to nothingness. So could be stuff on the other side of the board. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the meter. We're going to be smart about this. We're going to do it the smart way. All right. So most buttons, when you push it, they cause a short to happen to either ground, or they short to, or they're already grounded and they pull up to a higher value. Most of the time they short to ground and send a signal, especially push buttons. Actual switches may interrupt the actual line itself and then cause a connection of the line, but push buttons tend to have a pull-up resistor or a pull-down resistor. I'm assuming a pull-down resistor in this case. So if this is positive, okay, that's positive. So this is my ground right here. So let's see here. And let me put it in continuity mode because it would beep then. So again, if I touch ground here, beeps. So there's my ground pin right there. It's not even in shot. All right. So again, there's the ground pin. None of these are ground. Okay. So let's check this pin to here. Let's check this one. Okay, so they're all connected that way. So it's this button right here. So I'm going to put my hand on it. And I'm going to go to the one next to it because I know that one works. And I'm going to way of pushing that and connecting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a ground clip here. Just a ground clip for my meter. And I'm going to clip on ground to ground over here. Like so. Actually, over here is more out of my way. So if I touch, okay, so I want it there. So let me focus, zoom out. Let me get it into focus. Okay, so if I touch this button, oh, it's not going to be easy, is it? What? These grounds not connected. Let me just go in here and check this. Oh, that is weird. This ground up here is not connected to the other grounds. That's a weird one. Oh, that's weird. Get that another issue with that. Alright, so if I press this one, hopefully one of these beeps. No. Huh. They called that. Wouldn't have called that at all. Would have thought for sure they were pulling it to ground. Okay, so. Huh. Alright, well, let's move on to. That's just chuck it up to be an odd. Let's see here. Let's unhook this cable. Because it could very well be the button. And I'm just probing the board for no reason. But the fact that those buttons don't go to ground is weird in its own right. But whatever. People build things however they want. Ain't no law preventing it. Assuming this is going to be like a zipped zebra connector or something. Is that a one-piece display with only... Oh. That runs the whole display. Oh, well, I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's need a way to unhook this. There we go. So that connects up there like so, with like extreme spring pressure. Okay, so that is for the buttons. They appear to be fine. Buttons appear to be fine. I'm not seeing any corrosion on this side of the board. Oh. What is everybody saying? Another button instead of the broken one. Oh, Phil spamming is this whole little new series in there. Michael, the fault with this was it stopped working. None of the button inputs worked, and then I cleaned it and I got it to work. But I got all the buttons but one to work. So I'm gonna check this spot up here. I see some corrosion. So I don't know. That could be a button input thingy. Let's clean it. Could have been something. Yeah, if I don't fix it, I don't fix it. Whatever. I already replaced it, but you have to have a backup. And just hook up. All right, let's see if we can get the sucker back together now. This thing has to have something to do with it. Like, it rocks and stuff. How does it come off? Seems like this would slide on. There we go. All right. So I'm going to sit this on here like that. Clip it down in all of these spots here. I miss when everything was just like screwed together. Alright. And I forgot to put that black piece back in there. Okay, so this went like this, like that, like this. In all reality, I probably could have just slid that under there. All right, so that appears to be that. Let's clip that on there to keep the connector good. All right, now let's rehook up our ribbon cable here. Now let's put it in here, like so. Let's put that in there as best we can. Now let's see if that button works. No, the button still doesn't work. Other buttons work. Oh, it's never going to be easy. Never going to be easy. All right. Let's get into this. I think I'm right with the dome button being dirty or faulty. Okay, well, we'll check that. We will do that. You know, let's undo the ribbon cable first. All right. So, dome button dirty, or so we look in here. And we look at the back of it. This is the button here. And that's the button there. Look at it. Appears to be functional. What shows the one next to it? Fortunately, this is attached, really glued down to the plastic. So if it is a domed button issue, then I am out of luck. So let's see here. So let's see here. This is where you need multiple people. So if I move this will work. That's touching that. So if I touch this part, oh, it came off. If I touch, let's just say, for example, this one. Okay, that's that one. That's that one. That one. I came off of it. No, that's not on there. Yeah, this is not. All right, so let me do this. Let me see if I can clamp that button down. So if I come in here with my probes now, I touch this one. I touch this one. Okay, so that one. What about that one? Yeah, see, I was reading connectivity earlier. Okay. Now I'm reading it. So that button doesn't read connectivity. And that line doesn't read connectivity. But these other three lines read. Oh, there's that. That just came right out of there. All right. Okay, so I clip that button down. So yeah, it could be the buttons had messed up. But it was weird that one was working. No way of getting into that. Wait a minute. always put down more adhesive. Okay, so they seem fine. I don't see any dirt or grime under them at all. But those two buttons are definitely issuey. It's definitely through this ribbon cable. So let's see here. It's got some kind of stupid coating over it. I can't read it with the meter. Get that film off of there. But I can't read across the button with this film on there. There we go. Okay, so that button does work. I'm bending my tip on my. Yeah, so the buttons are fine. The buttons work. So buttons are all good. Buttons aren't dirty. Buttons all read. I was just having a hard time getting a signal through that ribbon cable. So buttons all good. Oh, well. Okay, so Pepper, hello, Paulo. Yeah, I get that the buttons can be bad, but you just saw the buttons were good. There's connection. When I press it down, they go to ground. Yeah, you can't solder to the tracks. There's 5 buttons. There's 6 pins. 1 pin is ground, and then the other 5 pins are the buttons. And when you press the button, that corresponding pin is pulled to ground. But we saw that I pressed each one of the buttons with my meter on the metal side of the contact, and I got continuity to the ribbon cable. So that leads me to believe that it's not the buttons. So it was difficult to read that. Let's Okay, just for the sake of, in case the buttons were iffy and I doing all that to them, cleaned them, I'm going to attempt to try it. I'm just going to give it a quick test. It doesn't take nothing to test it real quick. Yep. Let's suck this ribbon again. All right. I don't have super high hopes, but this is the length of time I'm putting into this. So I do have actual work to do. Select. Now select doesn't work. None of the buttons work now. Come on. That's not cool. Now I have no buttons. I probably took too much off of that. I'm just gonna clip this down real quick because I'm done at this point. Yep. Now none of the buttons work. Okay, that was an adventure. That was an adventure. Nope, I didn't go like that. This goes like this. Then this goes on there like that. Supposedly. Alright, so that was oh, I'll put these batteries in my wife's cool little thing that we looked at earlier. Wow, I totally put that in right the first time. Boom, look at that fancy little light thing. All right, so her thing is done. And that is going to bring me to the end of today's stream. Fix it till it's broke. Yeah, well, hello, Jinxie. How's it going? That's going to call it for today, guys. 22 viewers. Thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Wayne, hello. Glad to see that you were here today. I got to get going. I got some stuff I got to get done. It's 10:45 here. So take care and have a fantastic day.